Come on, laddie, do something.
Cheers. This is W1 at control. Look, is anyone alive in that office?
Sorry, W1, it's dead here at the moment.
I thought you promised me lots of action today, Control. I ain't had a job for hours. And people are beginning to notice me, boss, you know what I mean?
Hold on.
What?
Just stand by, Jim. There's something happening here. I'm changing channels. Sierra Oscar from DC Lines. Are you receiving me?
Go ahead.
Yeah, can you tell me what the uniformed unit are doing at number 4 Ansell Street, please?
I don't think you'll be very interested. It's just an Emma call to a domestic. Leave it to the uniforms, eh?
Marvellous.
It's definitely the right address.
Yeah, well, there's no sign of life in
Yeah, well, it's Friday. They probably think you're the rent man. Come on, let's try around the back.
Yeah, I know.
No. Go on, do the business, Peter. No, I meant climb over.
It'll take too long. It could be a matter of life
You've
and
been
death.
watching too many 18 videos.
Well, I would do, but the CID boys have got them.
Oh,
no.
Look what he's done!
yeah, well, can you let us in, love?
Shut all the doors!
And the windows by the looks of things.
I didn't know what to do!
No, it's all right. Calm down. We're here now.
What do you want me to do, climb under?
No, come on, just get it open.
It's all right, it's all right.
It's all right. You're all right now.
Ramsey for blinds. Are you receiving, Gov?
Yes, Tosh.
Got a spot of trouble on this Ansell Street, obbo, Gov. The uniforms have moved in on a domestic dispute.
Which house?
Ours. Daniels and his girlfriend must have had a Barney.
Brilliant. All right, sit it out, Tosh, and keep me posted.
I curled up in a little ballsy, but he just kept on kicking me.
And you've no idea what this was about?
No,
And where is he now?
he's upstairs, he's gone all quiet.
Yeah, I bet he has.
Right, Patsy. Well, you just stay there and we'll nip upstairs and have a word with you.
No, don't!
But we might as well, eh, while we're here. What's his name again?
Joe. But he'll hit you, he don't like coppers.
That's okay. I don't like men who hit women much.
Well, don't hurt him then.
Joe. Oi! Oi! Oh, right, now he's barricading himself in.
Oh, no, I don't believe it. Why not invite the whole relief down here?
W1 to control. Are you receiving over?
Go ahead, W1.
Well, it looks like he's on the move.
Forget it. The feet are onto him.
I was about to say you are under arrest for assault. You do not need to say anything, but anything you do say will be taken down and given in evidence. Is that clear? That's going all right.
Joe!
All right,
Joe!
Patsy, now come on, get your coat on. I'm going to take you to the hospital. It'll save time.
What are you got this van for, Tony?
Since we came on ship, we're trying to take the shields back to Greenwich. Every time we get on the road, we get a call and we have to come and rescue one of you lot.
You've been here a long time, haven't you, brother?
Yeah, well, there ain't nothing going on. I thought I'd take me tea break.
Oh, sort of relaxing, are you?
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, have one of these. Help the boredom, know what I mean?
Is that what I think it is?
That's Moroccan?
No, put it away, someone might see.
Well, I've got a few for sale if you're interested.
Yeah? Why not? Depends how much, though.
Well, come up the site and we'll see what we can do.
So how much then?
I would have thought that you could have got as many of these out the transit cupboard as you wanted.
What?
Who do you think you are? The Scarlet Pimpernel? How many friggin' dispatch riders you see round this way? If you were working, you'd be up the West End.
That's all we could think of. But we've been watching the back of the house, except we've had a few problems.
Oh, do me a favour, brother. You stick out like a sore thumb. Now bog off before I cause you a few more.
Just get me charged and get me bail, okay?
Look,
I'm already charging you with assault, resisting arrest, and trying to do a runner. So if I was you and I wanted bail, I'd try putting my side of the story, right? Tell me about it, and I'll see what I can do. I can't see any fairer of an act, can I? You done it before?
A couple of times. Never got nicked for it, though.
You mean she didn't report it?
It's a domestic, right? Nothing to do with you lot anyway. You should keep your noses out.
Well, looks like you beat her up one time too many, mate.
Just get me bailed, eh? We'll sort it out, right?
Sure. Well, there shouldn't be any problem. Look, tell the sergeant in there you're going to plead guilty. We should have you out of here in no time, all right?
All right, let's have it. It appears Mr. Daniels has had a slight contretemps with his girlfriend. They've nicked him for ABH.
Yeah, more than likely the girlfriend started it.
What's that then, Gov?
Well, I know he's got a temper, but he's hardly likely to start a ruck just before a job.
If he's got a temper, who knows? Didn't exactly go peacefully from what I saw.
Where is he now, then?
Downstairs being charged. Looking very sorry for himself.
Yeah, well, he's going to be looking a lot worse if the McLean brothers find out he's got himself nicked.
If it's them he's driving for.
It's them. Look, I'm going to get him out on police bail, so I hope you didn't let him see you.
I'll do us a favour, Gov.
Just checking.
Someone spotted me, though, Gov.
What?
But you're not going to believe this, but I got buzzed by an undercover druggie. Didn't take too kindly to having me on his patch. Well knocked he was.
What the hell is going on up there? What's the name of this undercover geezer?
Monton, something like that. DS, Philip, I think. Read it on the observation, Jim. Oh, naff off, will you? Look, I've been in court all morning.
Well, I've never heard of him. I specifically asked Paul Cutter to let me know when his boys were on our patch, so this sort of thing wouldn't happen. Right, day of disasters this is turning out to be.
You haven't heard the really good news, Gov.
Amaze me.
You want to bail Daniels, right?
I just said so, didn't I?
Bob Cryer's custody officer.
Look, boss, I hit her, OK? And I'm really sorry about it, right? Look, charge me and I'll plead guilty. Just let me get out of here, right?
Look, Mr. Daniels, people who go around hitting women do not just walk in here, get charged and then walk out again. You'll have a nice little night in the cells, then in the morning, when you're up in front of the magistrate, perhaps you'll realise the trouble you got yourself into.
What? You said if I was to plead guilty.
Well, what you want and what you get, eh, Joseph?
All right, give me 4. Come on. Guess all that's out. Never you mind about it.
Plead guilty, I'll get out.
Get in there. Out. Inside. Right. Give you a minute to cool down, right? I take it you resisted arrest as well, huh?
Yep, tried to do a runner.
How'd you go?
Well, so. June took her down the hospital.
Right, so I'll do them on the go, resisting and having a poke at you, eh?
Yeah, fine.
But listen, I want the ABH to stick on the victim. Do you understand that? Right, so get a 459 for the doctor, get a witness statement, and then I want you to get down to the hospital.
Well, I think you're flogging a dead horse, Sarge, but I'll have a go.
What do you mean have a go? Ramsey? Do it! He just had a go at you.
Bob.
Yeah.
I need a word.
I'm a bit busy at the moment, Frank.
It's important.
Right.
It's a bit public.
It's all right?
Yeah. Very simple. I need that Daniels boy out on bail.
Well, it's simple to say, but it's impossible to do.
Why?
Look, I've just got him on an ABH against a defenceless woman, resisting, and now he's had a swing at Pete Ramsey.
I know, I saw it.
Oh, well, thanks. We didn't need your help anyway.
I'm not putting myself on offer, Sergeant. We'd been watching him for the flying squad, and it was just about to come on top when this little fiasco came down on us.
Yeah, look, I do understand, but there's no way I can let him go.
I need him out. This is a biggie.
Oh, come on. We're talking about throwing the key away here. The man's violent. If I do let him go, he's just as likely to go round and finish the job.
Look, he'll be out on bail by tomorrow lunchtime anyway. I mean, what's half a day's difference going to make?
It's going to make all the difference to her. It might give her a chance to get an injunction.
If she's bothered. Oh, this is ridiculous. That boy could lead us to an arms cache. I think that's a little more important than some domestic dispute you're not going to get a result on anyway.
I'll get a result.
Well, that's highly creditable, Sergeant. And so will I, with or without your help.
And what does that mean?
It means I'm not going to be messed around by a bunch of uniforms. Look, don't make me pull rank on you, Bob. That's not a good way to do business.
What do you mean, pull rank? I'm duty officer, what I say goes.
Oh, yeah? If I have to, I'll get Conway in, and then you'll show yourself up to be exactly what you are.
Oh, yeah, and what's that?
A petty-minded sergeant.
Ring him.
Bob! You're a stubborn git.
Morning, Doctor. I know you're busy, but when you fill it in, if you could make it look as bad as possible, I'd be grateful.
It'll be the truth, the whole truth, and not what you'd like me to say.
Look, I've got to nail this geezer, Doctor. He's vicious. I would have thought it was in your interest as much as ours. After all, it's you who's got to pick up the pieces, isn't it?
Look, do you want to have a go at her?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
No, not her, the other one.
Is she giving you a bad time?
Name that tune in one.
Won't make a statement, won't go to court, won't take out an injunction.
Just wants to forgive and forget.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Well, looks like I'll have to change her mind then. Right. Cool.
Tails?
Heads. Right. You be soft, I'll be hard.
No,
Come on.
I don't think she can take that, Pete.
Look, it makes our job all the easier. It's for our own good, innit? Come on.
It is not my habit, sir, to clutter up the cells with people without good reason. As you can see, this man Daniels is violent. I think he'll go back and have a go at her.
Yeah, all right. It's a difficult one, Bob. I can see that.
Look, sir, the flying squad have left this one with us. Now, we're going to look a right bunch of plonkers if we have to tell them we couldn't follow their man because our own uniform branch had nicked him for something else.
I realise that.
Especially a domestic, sir. I mean, it is very unlikely that the girlfriend is going to make a statement, let alone go to court. The CPS will have it straight in the bin.
That's not necessarily so. I think I can make it stick.
With all due respect, sir, time is marching on. I mean, if we don't get him back out there soon, it'll be too late for him to lead us anywhere.
Point taken, Frank. All right, you can have him out on bail.
Thank you, sir. I'll get Lyons and Carver back outside the house.
But you're standing surety, Burnside. Understand that.
Sir?
Oh, Frank, I mean it. If he shows the slightest sign of going anywhere near that girl again, I want you to nick him. And never mind what the yard thinks.
Sir.
I'm sorry, Bob.
There's nothing to be sorry about, sir. That's what you're here for. But there is one thing.
Fire away.
Well, when they brought Daniels in, I gave him a roasting. You know, my think it over in the cell, see how you feel in the morning. You know, that kind of routine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he's been banged up overnight for far lesser crimes than this, sir. And I'm just wondering if you had any suggestions how I might explain my change of heart. I mean, if I was him, I'd think it was a bit odd, wouldn't you?
Well, I'm sure you'll think of something, Sergeant.
Sir.
If we let Joe go because you won't make a statement against him, do you know what's going to happen?
He'll do it again.
And what's going to happen tonight when you get in, eh?
What do you mean?
Well, the doctor's discharging you. And Joe's almost bound to get bailed. So he'll probably be back at your place by the time you get in. We can't stop him.
But that's why I phoned you. I just wanted you to lock him up for the night, that's all.
Locking him up for the night isn't going to solve your problems, Patsy. You've got to get him out of your life for good.
No, just tonight would do, honest. That's all I want. I don't want him to go out.
Go out where? Where is he going, Patsy?
Nowhere. You just should keep him in, that's all. We shouldn't be allowed to let him out.
I agree. Must have been really important you stopping him going out for you to get yourself smacked up like that. Come on, where was he going?
Nowhere!
Oh, come on, Patsy. We're trying to help you here. Why don't you tell us what's really going on, eh? You've already told us 2 different versions of what happened, and neither of them are the same as what Joe told us.
I don't know, you just should lock him up, that's all.
Look, is he in some kind of trouble?
No. Not yet. Listen, if you try to stop someone doing something wrong before they do it...
Yeah, it can make all the difference in the world, Patsy.
We can't nick someone for something they haven't done, can we? Come on, what's he up to, eh?
Come on, you can tell us.
It was this job, that's all I know.
Who for?
I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. Do you think I'm stupid or something? I tried to stop him, right? That's how come I got this. I thought if you keep him in, then he can't go, can he?
No. Right, we'll see what we can do, eh?
Yeah, better than that. I'll see if I can do something straight away.
Constable, I've heard what you've been saying to that girl. You're supposed to be taking her statement, not grilling her. And I should be making a note of that on my report as well. Okay.
Hold on. Hold on. Look, what is it with you, eh? I'm just trying to do my job, right? You should make your mind up whose side you're on, love.
Afternoon, sir.
All right?
You know what the speed limit along this road is?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, no doubt you have a very good reason for doing over 50 for the last mile and a half.
That's all right, but it won't happen again. I wonder if you could just let me off with a caution this time. We're a bit of a rush, see?
Oh, CID, huh? Well, that's all very well, mate, but 55 miles an hour in a built-up area is just no harm.
Hold on.
Right, Sarge. Great.
Any joy with CID?
I didn't even get to talk to him.
Eh?
The governor has only gone and given the boyfriend a pass out, hasn't he?
Oh, must be in the same lodge.
You haven't heard the reason why yet. Inspector Burnside and his little band of merry men have only had Daniels under surveillance all day. Apparently, they're expecting him to lead them to some sort of arms dump. And that's probably why your friend Patsy is so keen to stop Loverboy from going out. His little job is driving for the mob.
Oh, so what are we supposed to do with this ABH then?
Oh, I don't know. Stay here and wait for CID to cock it up, I suppose. Because if they do, this ABH on the girl is back on the cards again.
It's always the same, isn't it? They've always got to pick on the bike, because all three of us must have been doing over 50.
Forget it, Jim. You've got a damn sight more to worry about than a speed cop. What do you think Burnside's going to say, eh, when he hears that we've lost Daniels?
What, are you going to tell him then?
No, not yet. Let's have one more sweet round, eh?
Right. I'll head on down the hospital.
Oh, no, not the hospital. For crying out loud. You go on. I'll radio ahead. Sierra Oscar from DC Lines.
Go ahead, Tosh.
Can I please have a person-to-person, Claire?
You certainly can.
743 or 643 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
743 receiving.
Got DC lines for you, Pete. Go ahead, Tosh.
Yeah, due to a cock-up by yet another uniformed branch of the force, you may be receiving a visit from a Mr. Daniels.
Oh, great. We just heard that you lot let him out, and I won't tell you what I think about that decision over the wire.
Oh, dear. We've gone out the wrong side today, then.
Doctor.
I warn you, I'm busy.
You think this is busy? You wait till you hear what I've got to tell you.
Tosh, you receiving?
Go ahead, Jim.
Where you been?
Exchanging pleasantries with
Ramsey. What you got? I can confirm that Daniels is in the hospital grounds. Are you near anyone? You anywhere near? I'm on my way.
This is Burnside. What the hell are you letting him do getting near the hospital?
Don't blame us, Gov. Some black rat buzzed us right in front of Daniels.
Oh, I don't believe this. Look, whatever you do, don't let him get near that girl, otherwise Conway's going to have my ass for a bike stand. Cryer's going to have a field day. Yes. Oh, sorry, Paul. Yeah, no, bad night. My lads are trying to get me early retirement. Yeah, thanks for ringing back. Look, I thought you were going to let me know when your boys were on my ground. What?
Right, Patsy, can you get in the wheelchair?
Where are you taking me now?
They need a bed, apparently.
Well, I don't want to be here right now.
We're going to put her in the observation ward for the moment. Look, you better be right about this.
Look, this is one occasion I wouldn't mind being wrong, love.
Why can't I go home?
We just want to check your bruising.
Body toes, Tosh. He's in casualty and he's tooled up.
Where is it? Down here. Sorry, can you let this lady through? Thanks.
You told him! What are you telling for, bitch?
She didn't tell anyone, Charlie. I've been following her around for days, mate. Now leave her alone. She ain't done anything. Right, Joe. Put the knife down. It's all over now.
What are you telling? She didn't! Now look, son, if I was you, I'd drop that thing and come quietly.
Who the hell are you?
Come on, Joe, drop the knife. You can't take out 3 of us. Watch me.
All yours. Thanks. The citation will be in the post.
P.C. Lyons to D.I. Burnside.
Receiving.
Just thought I'd let you know, Gov, that we've captured the target before he managed to get to the girl.
He should never have got near the hospital in the first place.
No, honestly, Gov. There was no trouble.
Yeah, we'll leave it to the uniforms now. You and Carver, get yourselves back to Ansell Street.
What for?
Because, Tosh, Carver's so-called undercover druggie is a fake. Nobody's ever heard of him. So get over there, and whoever he is, nick him.
Any developments with the Daniels boy, Bob?
Oh, you could say that, sir. CID have lost him. But Ramsey's radioed in and said that 2 uniform units apprehended our Mr. Daniels at the hospital, attempting to attack his girlfriend with a knife.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Sir?
I suppose you want to say I told you so now, do you?
Thought never crossed my mind, sir.
Well, if you see Mr. Burnside, tell him I want to see him, will you, please?
Sir.
And that, brother, is a real warrant card.
You're nicked.
Shift over, Sergeant.
Well, I don't usually get changed until it is.
Oh, good. Something for you to think about, Bob. Pity we never got at that arms cache. Some poor security guard's just had his legs blown off. Sleep well.